We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the San Francisco Giants. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Roberto Cabral, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Standing in, Freddie Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Freddie.
Now the pitch.
Fletcher.
Yeah. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Ennis has compiled over 2,100 innings of work in his major league career, and he's stacked up over 1,900 strikeouts in those innings, putting him inside the top 100 on the all-time leaderboard. So he got him swinging. Freddie Fletcher is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. At the plate, Jim DeMaria. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 2-0. Swing and a looper to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Anton Serrano. First offering on its way.
Facts. This shit hard too sometimes. And then without giving up a run or more than 2 hits. And then see, like shit like this without allowing a run or a walk.
Hey, here we go. No outs now.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Straight fastball.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Adrian.
Standing in now, Adrian Nunez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Hey, we got one out here. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Waylon Hunt waits on deck. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one and misses. And that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Telling you.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy.
Right
we
now,
all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he know
downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Hunt is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove.
I'm jerking me right now, man.
Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1. Nunez stands at first with 1 out. And the count will be full. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. From the stretch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Take that.
Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson picks it up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0.
Yeah, I'm playing in the NL ballpark, so
Dominique Ennis, 9-1-2.
I got a bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Word.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Mariners pitcher with a 1-1 count.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Yo, these are not my sneakers. I gotta switch my sneakers.
Striding in, Evan Price, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Fouled away.
Is this online? No, this is my Road to the Show player. This is my player.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia.
Like I'm the
right
pitcher.
there,
I'm my player. I'm a pitcher. So when we not pitching, my team is batting.
American League's Western Division.
Like I could watch the game too, but that shit's gonna take
Here
long.
now is the pitcher, Roberto Cabral.
The pitcher, Roberto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. That strike two. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2.
I have a battle one too though, but I don't really like that should be getting on my nerves sometimes, so I don't really play with the battle one. Because that one, this is more tough. I gotta pay attention to it. Even with this pitching too, like it'll be games. I'll have a bad game like
coming to the plate,
out of nowhere, like things just ain't working. Pitching just ain't working.
Much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches.
Games like that.
If you're staring at him or swinging,
I could be trying to do everything right, and
work a little bit harder.
You know, they just hitting the ball. They just finding loops, like pop-ups, little pop-ups, everything be bullshit, crazy. And then, you know, my team, they'll have errors or whatever the case may be, but this team is a good team. I think I'm good shit. I think I'm, I gotta check last year's record. I think we won last year. I'm not sure. The World Series.
Still scoreless.
Nah, the show is really popping, bro. Like I tried to get into other things into it. Like it's other things that you could do too in the game. Like I could play online, but online, like I'm gonna try it. But I'd rather play this. This is more, it's more competitive for me. Cause like I said, anything can happen. Like I still haven't even thrown a no-hitter yet. It's so hard. I got to the 9th inning, but I still haven't thrown a no-hitter. Like I got to the last out, and shit happens. You know what I mean? So like, you know, I be trying to do that. I never got a no-hitter yet. I gotta what you call that? I hit for the cycle, but not on this game. It was last year's game I did it on.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
But this game is good though. This will be entertaining.
Neil Schmidt, he flew out in his last at bat.
Neil Schmidt.
First pitch of the at bat. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
And this is my character from my last year game. Like I just carried him over. Like I wasn't starting over, man. I was this nigga. I have a good record. I'm tired of starting over every game. Every new game I get, I start over. This time I'm keeping him.
That was a great defensive play.
But like I'll start another pitcher though. I'll get another pitcher like he'll be like a closer or something like that. You feel me? I had the show 16. I think I fucked with the franchise. Oh, okay. Yeah, nah. When they came out with that road to the show, man, it got way better.
Here's the first pitch.
Way better.
Serrano.
If you're still around later after this game, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like it's mad shit that you could do.
I believe they'll say he broke the plane as yes he
that.
did. It's ruled a strike.
It's mad things you could do.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0.
I got a no-hitter going
in the
right
box,
now.
Dominique Ennis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Yeah, I do not like these kicks. I ain't picked this. I don't know what happened. Because I ain't playing in a little minute. Because I got discouraged, man. No damn baseball was playing, so, you know. Fuck am I playing a baseball game?
For the Mariners to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Why do that?
Ready now, Adrian Nunez. He drew a walk his first time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit?
Yeah, good run,
they
baby.
don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Waylon Hunt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One out. Got one.
Ready with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, let's go right here.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Duffy takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Now batting. Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Ready for another chance, Evan Price.
Leading up for the Giants.
Damn, man, who the pitcher? Hold up, man, because who am I playing? Okay, how we do this? All right, yeah, let's wear alcohol. Who did I pick? K-Bro. K-Bro. I don't know. K-Bro. I don't know who that is, but he's doing a good job, ain't it, so far?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to
Pitches
crowd
game.
in there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in now, Roberto Cabral. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Freddie Fletcher. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to
make
put
sure
this
you get
one
under
away,
that,
and
man.
that ends the inning. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jim DeMaria. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, nobody.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there.
Man.
It's a foul ball.
Can't put that there. They can't put that there.
Hit back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. Striding in once again, Neil Schmidt.
33. Neil Schmidt.
From the stretch.
Ooh, right in the
Hey,
corner.
great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is foul right side.
Yeah, he's fighting, man. I'm about to get him right now. Ah!
Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
I don't know what he's nasty.
Up next to the Giants, no left fielder.
So now to the plate, Anton Serrano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Right here.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I was tweaking.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left.
Let's go.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still all set for the start of the inning. And next will be the pitcher, Dominique.
Come on, y'all. And he's still pitching
this
too.
is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams, or bad hitting. But as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Fletcher is right there. Striding into the box, Adrian Nunez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way.
He said, "Help me, help me."
And it's fouled away.
Come on, guys.
Here it comes, 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
High and deep to left center field.
Come
Going
on.
back is the left fielder at the track. And as Giants fans here on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, I definitely got to score now.
So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up in 0, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it. Hopefully this gets them jump started.
J.R. Hughes is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Roberto Cabral earns the win, his second. Dominique.
See, probably play one more. From New York. Overall 99, baby. 10 years out the mud. All this out the mud, baby. Look at them innings, man. Putting in work. Excuse me. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to see which one was my best season. My best season. My best season was in 25. My best season was my first season with the Mariners. I was 22-6, 232.2 innings. Well, they'll say 32 and 2/3 innings. Only allowed 184 hits, 64 runs allowed, 63 earned runs allowed. Earned runs? Oh, then runs allowed and earned runs. Alright. Only allowed 20 home runs that year. I think that was the lowest. Hell yeah. Only walked 43, struck out 194, but my highest was 241? Well, nah, because I'm missing one game, but yeah, you could say that's a full season. So my ERA with Seattle first season was 2.44. That's not bad. With a whip, 0.98. You know, my win percentage was up there. All my win percentages is high. Quality starts. So that was 26 out of 33. That's good. 4 complete games. That's alright. 3 shutouts. Hit 9 batters. 4 wild pitches. Total batters faced 911. Winners above replacement 5.8. Striking out 7 a game. Average, that's average, 7 a game. Average two walks. Average 1 home run at least. About a run, yeah, 1 home run. Well, your boy is nice. Your boy is nice. You heard? Your boy is nice. Oh, I got 2 more years left on this team. I wonder where I'm gonna go next. Where I'm gonna go next. Fuck it, I'll play one more.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Nah, I don't want to pitch now. Let's do it next time. Come on, we keep losing, man. Come on. Bro! We're bros! We back home, back home, back home.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. Dominique Ennis has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year,
buddy.
and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
That cut, beautiful.
Secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he's built on last year's Cy Young award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Dominique Ennis gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
And I got a record again. Ooh, I'm 12-3 against them. All right.
We are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 35, David.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Here we go, boys.
Here comes the first pitch. Matt Chapman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Whoa, that count.
1 out, nobody on.
Ooh.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Count even at 2-2. And the pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Thomas Irving will be next. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Thomas Irving, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, two away.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, here we go.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Ready with the 1-2, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Striding in for Houston, Leo Ramirez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Streak? Okay.
Ramirez.
I really gotta pay attention to you.
Hey, no out here.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
The 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That shit's crazy.
Here we go. Right now, fellas.
The pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
He'll enter play here at 293. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Goodness.
Need that. Get that. Needed that strike.
Calhoun, base runner at first with 1 out.
You want to do it? You want to chase again?
Swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out
Corner,
number 2.
baby.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Yeah, he knew that was nasty. You see it in his face.
Here we go,
The
boys.
first baseman, Antonio Torres.
Into the box now, Antonio Torres. Chopped in front of
Oh.
home plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Yeah, I don't know what button it is to
One left for
look at it.
Houston.
I don't know
We'll go
what
to the
got
bottom of
button. I'm gonna find out.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Freddie Hedrick.
Freddie Hedrick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And there's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
Hit to short. Swanson brings it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kenji Tanaka. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Pitts is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Pitts is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. All set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the veteran DH, Matt Chapman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Chapman is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
I said, Lord, what is you swinging at?
One out.
Whoa.
Next to the Astros, the third baseman, Thomas Irvin.
Stepping in now, Thomas Irving, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Yeah, I tried to get that
High
corner,
fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch, and he got him.
Pulled the string on him.
No better
And
way
I ain't
to
even
minimize
wanna
the
throw it right
potential
there.
damage
I
a
wasn't
cleanup
even
hitter
meant to
can
go
do
right there.
than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
The right fielder, number 1.
Into the box, Leo Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Hey, get him yourself right here, kid.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ball 4.
What? Son, that was all corner, son. You could have gave that to me, boy.
Put a bow on it, walk it down, and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping into the box, Willie Calhoun. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, John Pruitt.
John Pruitt.
He's set, and the pitch.
Oh.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter,
Almost
he's
took my
not going
back
to worry
off,
too much about it.
Hey, roll up here.
The first baseman, number 10, Antonio.
Standing in now, Antonio Torres. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Good double play, good double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Freddie Hedrick.
Hedrick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Now batting, catcher.
To the plate now, Kenji Tanaka. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Here you go, guys.
Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
All even now, 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike
that.
3, and that will retire the side.
Get my composure back.
So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, David Dahl. Here's the first pitch to him.
Come on, huh? Yeah.
Here we go, fellas, let's go.
The 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2-1 to David Dahl.
Got no one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alonso has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. And that's taken for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Excuse me.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Thomas Irving. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I forgot who the dude was. The batter that
Bases
was
are empty here with 2 men out.
10-game hitting streak.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
No, you gotta be careful with these pitches, man.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
I'm trying to get out the inning,
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Once again, a 3-2. And that one's taken outside.
Yo, this. Oh, man.
So
I hate this. Oh, man. Hate him. Hate him.
2-out base runner.
It's wild.
Now batting, Leo Ramirez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Willie Calhoun. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Murillo finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that
oh, I don't know. It says some wildness.
Tying run, so that
Hold
was
up.
a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Stepping in, John Pruitt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
John Pruitt.
One down.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty B, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Calm down.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And
Oh my,
so that potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound.
Oh my.
That's not exactly
Oh, these niggas,
He
man.
gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up.
Hey, well, at least I
Hangs
didn't get the
on
loss,
to collect the
man.
save.
This
Damn.
evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The stroke.
How you walked him? You pitch a lot. I walked the obviously the fucking ump called it was a ball. It wasn't in a strike. Ump called it a ball. Violated me. I'm gonna play one more though. I'm about to play some COD after this. Well, I'm about to get something to eat after this, matter of fact. Yeah, they do. They do. Nah, I can't do that this game. I ain't even gonna pay attention. Nah, they do chase. They chase them. Them niggas chase. You missed it. You missed the first 2 games. I mean, even this game too. You just came late. They was chasing my slider. My slider is nasty. Nasty, man, nasty. It's just nasty. Nasty. 10th season. Best one, 2025, baby. You just bought this game? Nah, nigga, I been had this game. But I kept the same picture because I wasn't starting over again. Fuck that. But I have another picture that I did start with this new game. I always do that when I get a new game. I'll start a new picture or whatever, but I'll keep my same picture. I'm not like, nah, you're not doing that.
As people around the game,
so I just been building him up ever since.
The AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is.
MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next.
Yes, sir.
Dominique Ennis is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's not an easy thing to do in this league to strike guys out. This guy's coming close to getting 2,000 career strikeouts. That's a pretty big milestone. You have to wonder if he's warming up, thinking and realizing that he's not that far away from that magic number of 2,000 Ks.
Now to the plate, Quentin Wood. He will lead this one off today. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
There you go. Just chase.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Full count now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Ha! Out here. Get up.
In now, Miles Clinton, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play.
No, that hit ain't me.
Runs just
no, that hurt.
4 RBIs.
No, like that hurt. Really took a minute.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's
Number 1,
part.
number 9.
The numbers bear it out.
4,
look for the
number
managers
6,
to play a part in this
7,
one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs.
Hold on. 14-2 against 6 hits. Oh, gotta watch you, bang. Gotta watch you, bang.
That's how this lineup will play it out.
Hey, come on, guys.
The 1-0 home.
Popped
him up. Sanchez is
I
there
ain't
for
gonna
it.
throw it right there.
And that retires the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up.
Oh,
you're watching Major League
Schofield.
Baseball on the show. Second inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Eric Bermundo.
Eric Bermundo.
From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Alonso is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Coming to the plate now, Eric Peck. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Fell on his back.
Pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
That was a Jeter swing.
At the plate now, Isaac Dykes, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Who's that?
Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Hans Gutu, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The pitch.
Ball back low.
Ooh.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial
Beautiful
count
scene.
for both
Beautiful.
pitcher and hitter. So Dan, what is your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch with a strikeout here? Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do.
The fall behind the count, 3-2.
Now here's the pitch.
My fault, y'all.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Line drive to left. Montero will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. Into the box, Quentin Wood, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Get ahead of him right here.
First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Now
we got one here, guys.
The center fielder, Miles Clinton.
So now to the plate, Miles Clinton, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Standing in, Jarrett Parrish.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Jarrett Parrish.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So stepping in, Eric Bermundo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-2. Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
No runner.
The third baseman, number 16.
At the plate, Eric Heck, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Oh, you got it. Got it.
Montero will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Isaac Dykes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Scooped up.
Why would you? Oh my.
Won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Here comes the 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Christian Arroyo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Calm down.
3-1
2 outs. Calm down.
Bermundo at second. Dykes at first. 2 out in the inning. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Let's get him out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
One more time.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Sheldon Bell. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. 3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Waiting on it is Tapia, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Quentin Wood.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
He's set, and the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Reined in. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Now at the plate, Jarrett Parrish. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Eric Peck. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Hit hard to third.
Aha.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
No runner, cut hole. Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Standing in now, Isaac Dykes, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. To short, hit hard. Swanson picks it up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They're stepping in and ready for another shot. Hans Gutu. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's outside.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's fouled away.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Arroyo is retired. 2 down now. At the plate, Sheldon Bell. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one. And set to go is the second baseman, Quentin Wood. First pitch on its way.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's popped up. And this will land foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
That's inside.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time.
Good one. I slept on that one. That would have been a hit.
Coming to the plate now, Miles Clinton.
The center fielder, Miles.
He's set. Here it comes. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here we go.
0-2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Parrott.
2 down.
Into the box, Jarrett Parrish, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on.
1-1-1.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The M's led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dominique Ennis notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Thanks for watching, y'all.